Alright, today we're doing some more fabricating. Actually, we're doing some straightening of some panels. We've got the inner skin and the outer skin separated, and so I'm going to kind of take you over and show you what that looks like. What today's lesson is going to be is on how to straighten metal, how to use a hammer and a dolly, and how to weld a couple pieces together. If you remember right, when we took the side panel off, the leaf spring bracket, the shackle was in the way. So I'm going to take you over here to the mount, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do to fix that. So here we go. Alright, now I'm going to kind of walk you through. If you look at it, it's still not perfectly straight, and it has to mount inside this skin. So we have to get that to where it's like it needs to be. Now what I'm going to use for this is just a little flat. I don't know the actual names of these. I've just been using them so long that I know that this one is what I use to get the pinch welds put together. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a ball peen hammer. Flat on one end, round on the other end. And all I'm going to do is take this and I'm just going to set it in that trough, okay? Hopefully you can see that right. I'm going to just set it in the trough, and now I'm just going to hit it. Okay? Because you have the flat behind it, you can get a good back, and then it makes it straight. Then from here, I'll just try to twist it, pull it, just kind of work it out the best I can. I might even put it back in the vise and work it a little bit more. But that's what I use this one for. I put this right inside the trough like that. Then I hit it from behind, and what that hammer will flatten that up because you got the back support. That'll help it. Alright, our next trick, we're just going to use some crescent wrenches. Just a standard adjustable crescent wrenches. And the way these work is I will take and put one crescent wrench in like this. Okay, and then I will take this one, put it in like that, and then I can kind of manipulate it and twist it, turn it however I need to. I can go like this, I can go like this. It kind of gives me that support. Another tool that you can use is just a simple crescent wrench. If you don't have this mounted inside the car and you're just trying to get this thing ready for application and to get ready to install it, you can use these crescent wrenches to kind of manipulate it around a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of the metal working, and I'm just going to kind of put you on a fast forward clip so you can see exactly how I do the process. But now you kind of know what we're doing, and we'll also use this dolly. It's kind of smooth on one end, rounded point, and I can use that inside here. I can put it like this. We also have this dolly that I can set in there for getting that to kind of an angle like that. And I can kind of maneuver it however I need to. You can also use it for the flat piece if you'd like, but it's going to put a little bit of a bend in it, like that. That's basically what these are for. You have different types of hammers. This one's really a concentrated hammer for like pounding in a certain spot. You want to hit right there and push down, so you'll push it out. I use this one a lot, the pointed one, to get right down in the crevice, little holes, stuff like that. So I'm just going to kind of work this a little bit. So this is what we're working with right now. You can see how twisted and mangled it still is. Now when I first got this, it was completely crushed in. So this was like, it's hard to explain, but it was just completely crushed in like this. So I've been able to kind of work it around. Then I'm going to tack weld it into place and then kind of manipulate it a little bit more. So that's kind of the process on how to tweak metal. So hopefully that helped you, but I will also kind of show you with a little fast forwarding clip what we're going to do next. Okay, so here we go. Here is the area, basically where the step is. This area we had to actually cut out because the leaf spring mounts right here. There's a little shackle. So we had to cut this out. This was smashed. If you remember, I had to drill these out. I don't know if I showed you on the video. But I'm going to take you over here and I'm going to show you. We've got the outer skin completely separate from the inner structure over there. Now we got to do the same thing over here on this piece, which will be on another video. This actual whole side panel. So we're going to cut this one out as well, but that'll be on another video. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm going to show you how to repair this. If you look, this was that piece that was mounted right over there on that, and I just drilled out the spot welds, just like I've done on this, on the last videos. So this piece was completely crushed in, and so I've done a little bit of repair, but if you look at it, you can see how that's bent. I flip this over on the other side, right here, it's pretty straight. If you come over here and see that, you can see how it's bent. So we're going to repair this. I've got a little vise that I mounted to a tire, which works really good. I'm just going to put that in there and get this straightened up. So let me set you over here on the tripod, and I'm going to show you a couple little things. Then we're going to stitch this in, because this is the actual piece that we cut out of the wrecked car. So I'm going to weld this back in, and then I'll kind of form fit it. I'll show you how to use the hammer and dolly. There are different types of dollies. I've got several different ones here. So I'll kind of walk you through those here in just a few minutes. I also got a spoon, and I'll show you what the difference is between these different dollies and the spoon. Alright, my hammer that I'm going to use for this is a point hammer, the flat on one end, a pointed end on the other side. And I want to just try to get some concentrated energy. I don't want to change the body line, but I do want to fix this. If you look over here, you can see it's flat. This side it's not. So I'm just going to hit it up. I've got it mounted in the vise. If you have to do this by hand, it's a little harder, but that's why I got this little mobile vise. If you can see, just that short amount of work that I did straightened this up quite a bit, but I got a little bit of a bend in here. Alright, we got this formed pretty close. It's not perfect, and I know that, but it's actually pretty decent. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to draw a little line here and here. We want to match up the corner first. So we'll do a tack weld right here, a tack weld right here, and then we'll straighten this out. Then we'll kind of bend it up, tack it here, and we'll kind of form it as this. This is crushed just a little bit too. You can see it's not perfectly straight, but we want to just kind of tack weld it in place. So I'm going to take my marker, just so I know where we're going to start first, and we're going to tack it here together to hold it in place. Then we're going to tack it here. Okay, then we're going to straighten this piece, and we're going to tack it right there. Then we will come and go here, 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 and here. So we're going to take it over to the welder. Okay, so what I did is I tack welded a couple here. I started in this little seam, but on the reverse side. So I tacked here, here, and then here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from here, and I'm just going to work my way down. You can kind of see this gap. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, as I weld it, I'm just going to kind of fit this into place however I need to, and then I will tack weld it right here, right there, right there, right there, and then until it's completely level and everything matches up. So pretty much that's all there is to repairing a panel. We still got a lot of work to do on this, but I'm just going to kind of show you little lessons throughout the build and throughout the fabrication of the door jamb. But that's pretty much all there is to doing that. Just fabricate it up, do a couple spot welds, stitch it together. We'll do the same thing on this piece right there, because this is cut, so we'll have to do the same thing on there. And then we'll figure out how we're going to reverse engineer this jamb to go over on this side. And we got some pretty cool stuff I want to talk to you about the door and how we're going to actually make the door work. It's going to be pretty neat. So anyway, check out SCOTTY'SMobileDetailing.com. But we're also building IconicKustoms.com. So we're going to put this whole van build on IconicKustoms.com. And it'll have its own page, Astroquake. So I'm still in the process of building the website. It's not completely done yet. So when it's done, I'll let you guys know, and I'll put the links down below. So talk to you guys soon.